Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh my god. Can't I go 5 seconds without one of you people bothering me?
Can you let me in? I've kinda come a long way for this.
Absolutely not. You hardly have any of the requirements to get in here.
Please, come on.
I'm not letting you in.
Let me just sneak in there for 2 seconds. Just two,
You're not coming in here.
not even.
No. Don't you have something better to be doing, like, I don't know, Slayer or something?
Fine. But I'll be back. Just you wait and see. I'll be back and then you will let me in. Man, it's another beautiful day in paradise. Back on the Slayer grind. We are living life. Last episode I mentioned how we were going to delve a little bit further into just exactly what we need for Jad. And I was doing a little bit of thinking, and honestly, there's not a whole lot left we need. We really just need to get a collection of broad bolts going. It'd be optimal to get a couple nice little pieces of gear from Clue Scrolls, but I'm not really too certain that I'll be able to accomplish that in a reasonable amount of time at least. So really, we just gotta stockpile a bunch of points, because I don't have a whole lot of Slayer points right now. We need broader fletching. That way we can make broad bolts, which, I mean, the only issue with that is that we need to get our fletching up, so that one's a little rough because I hate fletching. With broad bolts, we then have our ammunition. I've already got like a rune crossbow. I just need to get a crystal shield. It really just comes down to me grinding a bunch of Slayer in order to get the broad bolts. So I'll probably skip a fair amount of the pain for that, because you guys already witnessed the grind for the Slayer helmet, so we'll probably kind of expedite this a bit. I'll throw a couple little things in there. But we'll mostly just be focusing on Slayer, because I just got to grind out a bunch of points. Well, guys, we just finished a Fire Giants task. With the next task, we'll probably be hitting 69 Slayer, so that is pretty exciting. That puts us one away from 70. Let's see what we're getting today. 7 Fossil Island Wyverns? Only 7? That's kind of interesting. Okay. That's fine. Alright, that was the fastest task of my life. Turoth. Well, it's back to using Slayer Dart. You know, guys, it's always a beautiful day when you get a hit points level. Also, it feels very off that I'm once again casting Slayer Dart at Turoths, but you know, until we get a leaf-bladed weapon drop, I don't have too much choice here, because I don't really have broad bolts or broad arrows available. Alright, guys, that is 69 Slayer. We got one more level till 70. There it is, guys, 70 magic. Huge milestone. You know, I'd really like to get one of the leaf-bladed items so that way I could stop using my whole Death Rune stack, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Maybe someday we'll get it. Unfortunately, that day might not be today. But we do get an Adamant Full Helm. Look at that. Oh, and finally, after what felt like an eternity, the Turoth task is complete. Alright, and the magical next task of the day goes to, a skip. Well, guys, I have hit a point where it's time to work on some fletching. I'm currently trying to find a different thing I can do while I'm busy with other things, and, well, my fletching level is only at 44, and I think we need 55 for the broad arrows, or the broad bolts. Let's see here. Yeah, broad bolts is 55. So we've got a little ways to go here. So we're going to go and participate in some forestry to get some willow logs, because we are going to be fletching for a little bit here. So guys, I've never done forestry before. I haven't even really looked too much into it, and man, is this world poppin'. Look at all the willow logs, man. So this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and get our kit and whatever we're doing. Well, just wanted to take a little pit stop and say that we hit level 60 woodcutting. Alright guys, so after doing forestry very suboptimally over the last few hours, I think it's time to switch over to start fletching. Now, knowing my luck, I probably won't have enough logs to get me to what I need to be, but that is okay. That's the big 45 fletching. Guys, huge accomplishment coming in here. We have reached a total level of 1450, and we accomplished that from getting our fletching to 49. So big things are happening here. We're about to hit 50 fletching here in the next few minutes. It's looking great. After that point, we'll only have 5 more fletching levels to go until we can craft the broad bolts. So we're getting real close. All right, that is 50 fletching. We're moving on to maples, baby. Well, this is it. The final inventory of logs. After what seems like several hours of a combination of both chopping logs and fletching logs, which honestly the fletching probably only took me about an hour maybe, so comparatively chopping the logs is a lot longer. But ladies and gentlemen, we have finally hit 55 fletching. Huge milestone. Broad bolts. Now all we have to do to prepare is to go and get enough Slayer points. Now I was doing some thinking. I probably need to get both a rune pouch and the ability to make broad bolts to make this work. But first, I did get some clues out of the way. So out of these medium caskets, one of them is going to be my ranger boots. And I don't know about the heart. Let's just see what we get. What the f? And ranger boots? Nope. And ranger boots? At least we got more dig site teleport scrolls. I am going to earn some more barrows. Since I'm going to be bursting for the task, I kind of need to get some more death runes. And, well, you know that we are no stranger to barrows. So, there, look at that. 349 right there. Beautiful. Well, guys, so far we've completed a whopping total of 70 barrows runs on this account. Honestly, I haven't been counting since when I started grinding for some more death runes, but, you know, we're definitely making some good progress. We're currently sitting pretty at 2,300 death runes, which, honestly, I don't really know how many I want to grind for. I've just been kind of holding up on this for the last few days. You know what? Screw it. We're going to go ahead and burst some dust devils. Oh, it's been so long since I've done bursting. I'm going to be so out of shape. I don't even have really much run energy right now. But I think if I remember correctly... might have to do this a little bit of the hard way and kind of just bounce back and forth. Kind of like that. You see how they're one whole collective unit? We just take it and boom. Honestly, bursting the Dust Devils as compared to bursting something like the Abyssal Demons, it's a lot easier to do the Dust Devils simply for the fact that they don't teleport everywhere. And they also won't lose aggro. Look at that, a Mystic Air Staff already. Oof, man, this is going to be real good for my cash stack. I'm real excited for this. Second Mystic Air Staff in the book. That means we've automatically made an easy 50k from about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes at Dust Devils. Guys, we got an Ancient Shard. You know what that means? We are one step closer to upgrading to our Arc Light. Hello? Another Ancient Shard drop? Don't mind if I do. Alrighty, and that brings our first bursting task to a close, ladies and gentlemen. That was not bad at all. I think we made probably about 200k. I think we have enough Ancient Shards total in the bank to make our Arc Light. This is cool. Well, guys, we got a task for elves that I can't skip because I literally just blocked a Steel Dragon's task. So we are having to do the quest Roving Elves. And honestly, I feel like I've come full circle. I had a clip very early on this account, and probably within the first couple hours of making it, where I went to do Waterfall Quest and absolutely got my salad tossed by this Guardian. So there we go, Roving Elves completed. Well, guys, a little bit of poor insight on my part, but little did I know that in order to access Ledia, where we're going to kill the elves, I actually have to start Morning's End Part 1. So I figured out, no big, yeah, I can just go start it. Except for the fact that I haven't completed Sheep Herder yet, and That is honestly one of my least favorite quests. Yeah. Hey, knock it off. You get back. Hey. All right, that's it. We're going with this one. No, stop. Come on. Yeah, there's one. Yeah. Whoa. Why are you running that way? No. Absolutely not. You get this way. Oh, you son of a gun. That's two. What? Hey. Come on now. Back up there, you little mongrel. There we go. All right. It's time for your grub, guys. It's time for your grub. Oh, what a shame. You know, you hate to see it happen. I guess they must have poisoned the feed. I don't know what to say. All right, guys, that is sheep herder completed.
Finally, it's time to go to Letia.
See, what's really nice about... I mean, I don't want to glorify the elves task too much, but in Letia, I'm going to be right next to both a bank and an altar for while I'm killing these elves. So I can pretty much just keep prayer going all the time, and that won't be too big of an issue. You know, these elves aren't so bad. They're a little bit time consuming, but that's okay. I can kind of just bounce between this warrior spawn and the archer spawn that spawns right around up here, and it kind of works out pretty well because I can just kind of play ping pong between the two. All right, guys, that is 70 Slayer coming out with a huge milestone. We can now kill Kurasks. That's huge. You know, maybe we'll get our leaf-bladed weapon, but probably not. All right, and that is the elves task completed. All right, guys, that is the Calphite task knocked out of the park. Well, guys, fun fact, we were doing the Kurask task, and we actually managed to pick up a Mystic Robe top. So that's kind of an opposite compliment to my bottom here, but that's still a Mystic Robe top. That's a huge upgrade. Oh, God. Come on, man. The last Kurask, please just drop a leaf-bladed weapon. Oh, the rune axe. Oh, at least we got money out of it. Oh, God. There's still so many Slayer points to go. Our saving grace is that we're getting close to our 100 task bonus, but man...